Hey, Stukulele from Mullum here. Thanks for stopping by. Today's uke tutorial is dedicated to Bernard Fanning's Wish You Well. For those of you who don't know, Bernard Fanning was the lead singer of a popular Australian band by the name of Powderfinger. The original key of Wish You Well is actually a tone up, starting with B minor. But I've moved it down to C, which is our favourite key, right? In this playthrough, I will do the first two verses, chorus and outro. If you would like the song sheet for the entire song, head on over to patreon.com/ukemullum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up somewhere it feels so bright. Didn't get much sleep last night. Freight train rattled through my head. Whistle blowing, love is dead. Is dead. Heart attack by fear and doubt. Won't be long till the truth comes out. First impressions never lie. Lovers' bonds, they hold so fast. Restless future burning bright. Past is holding on so tight. Never heard the warning bell. And I just wanna wish you well. 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 I'd like to take this brief moment to sincerely thank my backers over at patreon.com/ukemullum. Without those guys and gals, we would not have a weekly lesson here on YouTube for free. If you can't afford to become my patron, no problem at all. You know, it does wonders for me and my channel if you like the video, share it with your friends, and leave me a comment below. And I do love to hear from you. Of course, if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do that and click the notification bell so you never miss a uke tutorial. So this song is based on what I would call a chord riff. So it's this great rhythm that's been set up using 4 chords. A minor, add 1 finger for F, we want a G, and a C. Okay, what we're doing is actually playing a 16th rhythm. I'll play an example of an 8th rhythm followed by a 16th rhythm in the same tempo. 1, 2, 3, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 16th. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. So you can see that the amplitude of the strum is doubled. Now I've broken this down into 3 strumming parts. This is riff number 1, which is the intro and the first half of the verse. I'll play it for you first. So we have 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4 and. But when we speed it up, 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4, 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, a 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, a 2. So instead of counting and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, we're going 1, a 2 and 3 and 4 and. It's a 16th beat preceding the second beat. 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4 and. I recommend you get out the metronome at this point and sit there and practice until that is second nature. Okay, that's the rhythm. Now we need to add the chord changes. So I've made a very detailed chart for this, which is available for my patrons over at patreon.com/Mullum. Let's play the first half of Chord Riff One really slowly. So we're starting with the A minor, then we have an F on the upstroke and a G on the upstroke. Down, up, chuck, F, chuck, G, chuck. Down, up, chuck, F, chuck, G, chuck. One more time. Down, up, chuck, F, chuck, G, chuck. Let's speed that up a bit. Okay, the first part of Chord Riff One. Now we're going to do the second half. So it alternates between the minor chord and its relative major, which is C. So the first half you're playing A minor, and then we're doing a C chord. So that would sound like this. F and the G exactly the same. Now there's one little catch, and it is a catch. You want to catch the upstroke preceding the downstroke, which is the first beat of the next bar. Did that make sense? I hope so. Basically, the C is changing on 4 and another upstroke. So we have A minor, down, up, chuck, F, chuck, G, chuck, C straight away on the upstroke. And then down, up, chuck, F, chuck, G, chuck. Let me put that all together. A minor, down, up, chuck, F, chuck, G, chuck, C. A minor, C, down, up, chuck, F, chuck, G, chuck. Chord Riff One sounds like this. Down, up, chuck, F, chuck, G, chuck, C. Down, up, chuck, F, chuck, G, chuck. A minor, F, chuck, G, chuck, C, F, G. So definitely get out the metronome and practice this nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chord riff number 2, which is very similar to chord riff number 1 with a few little changes. The actual strumming is exactly the same. Down, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck, up. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and... Although we're using different chords and we're changing different parts of the bar. So it starts with the D minor, down, up, chuck, up. And then we're going to do one beat and a chuck on the C. So that's D minor, C, and then just like the last time, we're going to catch the next chord on the upstroke. This chord is an F. So we have down, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, down, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, down. Let's try that again. Down, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, down, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, down. D minor, down, up, chuck, C, F, chuck, up, down. Do that one more time. And then you're back into riff number 1. And straight after riff number 1, you have riff number 3. And the great thing about riff number 3 is exactly the same as riff number 1, except we don't change from the A minor to the C. We just stay on the C, which is... groovy. Okay, in the chorus we have D minor, 1, a 2, and 3, and 4. Restless future burning bright. G, past is holding on so tight, A minor. Never heard the warning bell. Now we hold this for 2 bars. Then we're back to riff 1. I just wanna wish you well. It means a lot to me that you have hung out all the way to the end of the video. It really helps the channel. I'm very grateful to you. I hope you have enjoyed this lesson, and I'll see you in the next one.
There's a swirl in the sun and a swirl in the sky. There's a smile on the face of everybody passing by.